Asylum seekers were forced to sleep on the streets when shelters were over capacity in 2023. The lack of supports was still an issue in April 2024 when Tatiana arrived from Congo and also had to sleep outside. I didn't have anywhere to stay, she says. I didn't have any housing until I found the organization La Passerelle. She was interviewed for the report titled Understanding the Experiences of African Asylum Seekers in Peel, York Region and Toronto. I felt abandoned and lost because I don't speak English, she says. The report found housing is out of reach, employment pathways are blocked, the system is fragmented, and anti-Black racism shows up at every turn.
We heard, primarily Black-led organizations and leaders raise the cry and the alarm to say that this needs attention.
The report was released by the United Way of Greater Toronto and focused on interviews with 9 service providers and 29 African asylum seekers. One wrote, I don't want to mention the company, but the interviewer outrightly told me that he cannot give any job to a Black person or to an African. They don't trust us. I feel that there should be job placement programs for immigrants. It's not easy.
Most of the work that we're doing is to really help these newcomers, Black, to settle, if I may say so, here in Toronto by offering cultural adapted program and services.
The recommendations focus on programs and services, investments and policy. La Passerelle is a nonprofit that was on the ground on Peter Street during the crisis.
The fact that these refugees only speak French and they have to immerse themselves in the majority services speaking in English, it was really a trauma for these refugees.
Adoma Patterson, the director of community outreach with the United Way, says they reflected on the crisis with the City of Toronto and regions of Peel and York to try and prevent a reactive approach next time.
The City of Toronto has now identified a Black mandated and led shelter that is part of their plans.
Having the support of La Passerelle for Tatiana means she's starting to plan her future. I am so happy to live here because I can express myself. Like when I don't understand, I have the support, she says. Support that she hopes will become more available. Alison Hurst, CTV News.